everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation. Thanks for watching. I have a share and a refresher kind of tutorial today for you. These are projects that I made with the Your Creative Studio kits that you have seen me do unboxings on. This one is the April kit. This one is the May kit. Now I have to be I'll let you know that I got the kit yesterday for this one, and it totally inspired me. I actually got off work a little bit early and I had a little bit of time, so I decided to real quick make these projects. Now this one I had in my brain for a long time, I just hadn't put it together yet, and this is a great kit. This was a painting theme, an artist theme collection. This one is a tropical theme. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna real quick do a run through of what I made and just show you how you can use the products, and then I'm gonna do a refresher on how to make this never-ending mini album. And it's super simple. It basically takes 3 pieces of paper, and then you can go to town and you have lots of pages to play with. So let's start with this one. So again, this is the April kit from Your Creative Studio, and it was an artist theme kit. Now I had this 6x6 journal that is from 7 Gypsies, and that was a while ago. It was in my stash, and I found it recently when I was kind of going through some stuff, and I was like, I know exactly what I wanted to do with it. I just hadn't done it yet. So yesterday I got together some of my stash items and the kit and went ahead and made this. So this is a Tim Holtz paper frame, and the card that comes in the kits with every Your Creative Studio kit box on the back has a beautiful image, and I put that business card, the thank you card, in the frame, and then that is the cover for my journal. So I thought that was really fun. I wrapped some seam binding around. The seam binding is from Country Craft Creations, and then tied some twine around the middle of the journal just to kind of give a little, you know, decoration. I did actually punch a hole right through the middle of the whole thing and did a pamphlet stitch around, so it kind of stays in place and it doesn't flop around, and then that way also the seam binding kind of tucks underneath it and then holds that in place, but it is loose on the back here. When you open it up, it just unties here, and then I just kind of went to town decorating the pages. So I used a variety of elements from the kit. Sticker papers, these are paper ephemera pieces, and then I also had some Tim Holtz word stickers that I had in my stash, so I scattered those throughout. I did use the stamps, and on this one here, the stamps with the paint splotches really inspired me, so I used those a lot throughout. But they had some gorgeous paper ephemera here, and I just decorated the journal pages because obviously they're lined, they're made for journaling, and so I wanted to do that. Some of the pages, like this one here, I cut the corner off. I used some washi tape on the edge and made a pocket, and this was one of the packaging pieces that I talked about would be really fun to use in the journal because it looks, you know, it's a postcard. On the back, I did add some of the stamp stickers and then one of the paper ephemera pieces at the bottom to add some more journaling spots, but then that just tucks in there. So basically I just took a page, cut it off, and then I glued it on the side and the bottom to create the pocket. So super simple. The other thing that I did was I got my distressing ink and one of my brushes, and I just kind of like extra grunged it up. Even though the pages actually were old looking and vintage looking, I did add a little bit of extra to that. The kit came with Sunday through Saturday stickers, I should say. So I scattered those throughout the book. So I thought this would be kind of a week in the life kind of journal. So this would be great to take like on a vacation or something like that. I think that would be really an awesome way to use this. So I'll just real quick flip through. This page here, I just folded to make kind of a secret journaling spot, and a half page, give it a little bit more interest. And then I scattered like lots of different ephemera pieces from the kit, the stickers, and then all of the word stickers here like this are all the Tim Holtz ones that I had in my stash. On this one here, I just did the postcard right through the middle, and you have journaling spaces around that, and again added a lot of the ephemera. There was some washi stickers, you know, stamp stickers, the paper ephemera here stamped throughout. This page here, I took a page and I folded it, and then I glued it top and bottom to create this pocket. And then here's the Monday sticker there, and then that gives another secret journaling spot under here. The the tags that I made, I had coffee dyed these a long time ago and they were in my stash. So I grabbed them, added some twine to them, and then I used some of the paper and stickers and things and decorated the front, but left the backs blank for journaling. And again, I stamped all over the place with my ink, with the paint splotches, because I just really like that. A couple of these pages, I took the washi tape and I took the paper piece that comes in the kit and I went ahead and made like a flip page. So you have like yet another place to add your journaling. Here was an ephemera piece, created a little pocket. This is one of the papers that I actually cut part of the page off and then I just made a tag to stick in there. All right, so we'll just kind of flip through. Here's the page that I cut off and made the tag from. So again, more, and then you can see here, this is where I literally took my deep crocodile and punched a hole right in the middle of that and then pamphlet stitched the twine around to add that. Here's another page that I used the washi tape here to make a flip page. And there's Wednesday right there. So you have a couple pages per day. In here, another ephemera piece that I created a pocket. Here's another one of my tags. And on this tag here, I put the paper over top of the whole thing and then added a few ephemera pieces down here. So this pocket has the 2 tags. And I like that the twine sticking out of the top, so that gives a little bit of interest. Here's a piece, that corner that I cut off previously, I just glued it here, added a paper ephemera piece, and then created another pocket. I used the washi tape there. There's another journal page. Here I just ripped some pages and layered them with some other stickers, so you have the journaling here. This is in a pocket. But this kit also had some really nice, like homemade, handmade papers, which I thought was really fun. Here's Thursday. So more journaling spots here on this page. I folded this page down, so the previous page, glued it on the side and the bottom to create the pocket here. Here's another tag, and then added some pieces here, and then again more secret journaling spot right there. There's Friday. On this page I took some of the sticker paper and ripped it in half and then added a half to each side, and so you have the journaling spots inside. More ephemera pieces. Here's Saturday. Here's the last day. On this page, I just flipped it over, glued it top and bottom, and created kind of a 2/3 page. Added a tag, and again, all the tags are blank. And then on this last page here is some of that really fine rice paper, and I added that to the page and then added a couple other things. So, and then here's the back cover. So that is what I did with the April Artist Kit, and I think that journal turned out really beautiful. It was a fun way to use this journal and really decorate it up. And now I have kind of a week in the life journal that I can use. So then, this is the new kit and I just got it yesterday. I did the video and I'm filming this on Wednesday, the 3rd of October. So I got it yesterday on the 2nd and I made this yesterday. So I want to show you this. It's a cute tropical theme. Again, seam binding to close. This is from Country Craft Creations, and I used the paper that comes in the kits. There's always a pack of paper that has quite a lot of papers in this particular package right here that I show. So I used these papers to cover this book. Again, I used some Tim Holtz word phrases that I had. I didn't ink this up. I left it as is, and especially because I used white cards for this. This is 5x7 greeting cards that I used to do this. And then I used a lot of the paper ephemera and layered them all over the place. So I layered them on the back of this to hold the seam binding down. Seam binding wraps on the front. And on the front, I chose the flamingo paper, and then I added a bunch of the paper ephemera on top of it to kind of give it a little bit of a 3D thing and glam it up a little bit. And then I put Live This Life sticker down here. This colored cardstock down here came from my stash, and I thought that the colors really kind of fit perfectly with this theme. So this theme has, the pinks, the blues, the tropicals, and everything. So this book is a never-ending book, and it opens up like this, and then it opens up like this. Okay, I used the ephemera. There were giant paper ephemera pieces, so I created pockets on a lot of the pages, and some of them I cut square, and some of them I didn't, just to add some interest. Used my Tim Holtz words, and then I had some other card pieces that I did go ahead and cut. So I created little kind of flip photo pieces. This postage stamp stickers, all of them came from the paper kit that I got from Your Creative Studio. So I just backed them on some cardstock and then the colored cardstock on top of this, and then just made kind of a photo flip. These stickers are ticket stickers, and I just put them on pieces of leftover paper and then just created a little cute tiny ticket journaling spot on some of the pages. I thought the colors fit perfectly with that. So again, here's some. So some of them open top and bottom, and some of them open side to side, and then this opens up like this. So then I put a photo mat here. I layered the paper ephemera so that you could tuck a picture behind. So this one's more of a photo album. Then it opens like this, and then you have another flip here. Here's the back page. You can see that. So when you first open it up this direction, you have another pocket here with the ephemera, and then I made another spot. More stickers here, another little tuck pocket here made with the ephemera, and then here's the other half of that sticker piece. And then this one here again is a booklet as well, so you could tuck some little cute journaling in there, and then another little photo booklet. All right, then when you open this up, you have yet another photo opportunity there with the little toucan here. And isn't this paper just gorgeous? So then this closes. Okay, so here's the back of the book, and then it opens up into the middle. So it opens up like this. So I put two more photo spots here, use the cute paper ephemera chameleon there, and then just layered some stickers top and bottom. I just love this book. And then when you close it, you're back at the beginning. So this opens up. When it opens up fully, you can kind of see how it looks. And it just kind of keeps going and going. So if you look at it from the top, when you open it opens up like this and like this. Then you close it, and then you turn the page. It opens like that. And then you close it to the back of the book, and then it opens in the middle. So that's my Neverending Album. So let me show you how to put that together. It's really easy. All you need is a scoreboard, some sort of adhesive. I'm going to use score tape just for the tutorial purposes, a bone folder, and you need 3 pieces of paper that are the same size. I used 5x7 greeting cards for this. For this one here, I'm using the greeting cards that are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you just fold them in half. So you take 2 of them, fold them in half. They're just greeting cards. They're all the same. Put those to the side. On the third one, fold it in half. Okay, so you have your score line here. Now flip it over, and then what you're going to do is you're going to score a 1/2 inch away from that score line. So this is a 4 1/4 card, so I'm going to score this at 3 3/4. Okay, so it's a 1/2 inch from the center. Then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do it again. Okay, if you have the bigger scoreboard, you can go ahead and, you know, just do them at the same time. But since this scoreboard isn't as big, I just wanted to kind of show you. But I could have done this and then a 1/2 inch away from the center, which would have been 4 3/4. Okay, so you have the 3 scores in the middle. So your card folds, and then you have a score there and a score there. So then you get rid of this, and let's fold on our scores. Fold and burnish. All right. So you're going to end up with a W shape. I know I've done this before. This is kind of one of my favorite little things to do. It makes a really great, quick album. As you can see, you have tons of pages you can play with. But you also, you know, it only takes 3 pieces of paper, and you can use any size you want as long as they're all the same and they can be folded in half. Okay, so you have your W here. So inside the W, where that folds in, we're going to put some score tape. Now on my album, I used glue. You can use score tape. It doesn't really matter. The only thing you have to be careful of is if you use wet glue, which is what I did, do not get it in the center. You just want it on the sides, and you want just a little bit, just enough to hold the cards in. You don't want any glue kind of gluing the pieces together where you don't want it. Okay, so we have our score tape. And you'll have to excuse my score tape. I actually like stuck it right. I laid it down on my desk when I was inking, right on my ink pad, so I have some ink on it. All right, so we have that piece ready to go. Okay, so the tape is on the inside. I'm gonna be very careful, but it's on the inside of that W right there. Okay, or the bottom of the W, I should say. Okay, so then you have your 2 cards. They're folded and burnished. and you set them up just like this. So they're side by side, okay? Folded edge on the left, open edges on the right. And then put them together so that they match in the middle. And then the easiest way that I have found to do this is to just take this and then just put them together like so. So you match up the center here, make sure everything's nice and lined up, and then pinch, okay, like so. So you end up having your 2 cards here and your pinch there. Then this will fold to the inside and these fold to the outside, and that is all you have to do, okay? So then it opens like this and like that. Then you turn the page, opens like that, right? Then you turn the page, here's the back of your book, and then here's the center of your book. And I didn't get it quite lined up right, but that's okay because this is for tutorial purposes. But that's what you end up with. So you have front cover, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. Back cover, 9, 10 places to put your pictures. It's a really fun way to make a folio. So then, again, like I said, I put seam binding on the back, and then covered it with, you know, because you can put it underneath the pattern paper, but I wanted to use the ephemera. So I used the ephemera to kind of help hold it down a little bit. And then it wraps to the front. You want to make sure that you don't also glue down your seam binding on the front, because then you won't be able to open the middle. Okay, so it has to be able to open like so. I have also made these where I've made like a belly band to go over the top of it, and that's what keeps it closed. So, you know, whatever you want to do with that. You could also do a seam binding that ties from top to bottom if you wanted. But that is a Never-Ending mini album. Has a lot of room and a lot of potential, and with this kit I just couldn't stand it. I loved the flamingos and the pink and the tropical and everything, so I just went to town on that and got it done. So that is my share for today. This is the April kit, the artist kit from Your Creative Studio, and the tropical one is the May kit from Your Creative Studio. I will have a link to her store down below. I hope you enjoyed the share and the quickie refresher tutorial, and I hope you have a great day. Stay crafty, and I will see you again soon with more projects. Have a great day. Bye-bye.